Previously on the Never Stop Tour.
We just did some examining now, and both bolts and the plate on the right side of the jack plate are gone.
Like, I'm actually stumped. Like, my motor could literally rip off.
Oh my gosh! Oh, right at the freaking boat! Right at the freaking boat! Let's go! That's a big one too.
So we've got 2 states left. We got to make the most of it. I will say Massachusetts has been heavily generous to us. Perik and I have hit the road. It has officially begun. Mile marker 0. And this is going to be our life for the next month. On the road, on a specific route, headed north, fishing all the water in between here and there. Doesn't matter if it's freshwater, doesn't matter if it's saltwater, doesn't matter if it's 200 pounds, doesn't matter if it's 1 inch. This is an open book from here on out. We've got some species we obviously want to target, but we're keeping our doors open for just about anything that crosses our path.
All right, here's how I catch a 10-pounder. Ooh, got him! Got him! Big, dude, big. Get the net, get the net, get the net.
Look at that fish, boys! Holy!
He's looking at it, he's trying to eat, You got him! You got him! You got him! That was so sick! Got him!
He just ate it, dude. He just ate it.
Got him?
Let's go, dude!
Go, get him!
Another species down. There she goes! Let's go, baby!
This is our last and final day on the Cape. The weather is baring its ugly teeth on us. Yesterday I was in shorts and a t-shirt. Now I'm all bundled up. Long sleeve hoodie. I got my pants on. I'm feeling toasty. It's 40 freaking degrees this morning. I think our main goal today is to head up north and see where the road takes us. First and foremost though, we got to figure out this motor issue. I don't feel confident driving this thing too far, so we're gonna pull up to some random mechanic, maybe an AutoZone or something. A place where they've got a forklift or maybe a motor lift, and that will allow us to slide those 2 bolts in that got sheared off somewhere, I would assume in Rhode Island. But although the weather's nasty, and we probably won't be fishing here, today's a good day, because we're up early, and we're ready to go crank.
Hey John,
Yeah, man.
wanna get a bagel?
Yeah, where at though?
I don't know. Maybe around here?
Yeah, I'll take a look. There might be somewhere around here we can get a bagel. What'd you order, Alex?
I got the fatty, that's what it was called.
Wow. That place does not suck. Nope. Only thing more American than this would be like if a bald eagle landed on the foot of my truck. We're gonna crush this bagel, gonna go find a shop, potentially, and if we don't find a shop, then oh well. We're driving to freaking New Hampshire, then Maine. But first, bagel time. Welcome to New Hampshire. And just like that, we don't have to wear seatbelts. I swear to God, look it up right now.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you don't have to wear a seatbelt.
I like this state the most now.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto New Hampshire 121.
Hey, we're in New Hampshire! Live free or die, baby. Well, we're trying to find a nice body of water to fish in New Hampshire that isn't too far off the beaten path. Also, by the way, we didn't find a mechanic for the boat. So the screw that I jammed in there a couple nights ago is still holding true, so, you know, it's not a problem. Hopefully it doesn't become a problem. But anyway, first order of business, we gotta find a place to fish fairly quickly here in New Hampshire. Here we are, little roadside creek. These are some of my favorite places to fish. Perik's already made his way through the woods and down by the water's edge. I'm just gonna bring one little rod with me. Nice little blooper with a 7.6 Guggen. black series. And we're gonna see if we can at least get one fish, and I think we'll feel content.
Fish on.
Fish on? Fish on. What is it? Oh my gosh, what is that? Trout? Don't lose him. You want help? What is it? Oh, fall fish.
No, rainbow trout.
It's a rainbow trout.
Rainbow trout.
No way, we got a rainbow. Nice job, dude. Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
What my
Keep
hand?
him in the water.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep him in the water.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's so sick.
We might lose him, but we're just gonna. Yep, there he goes. Perfect. Nice release. With trout, you never really want to handle them. As soon as you put your fingers on them, they have like a 50% chance of dying. So just put them in the water. I mean, that was a little one, 14-incher. But there we go. Sometimes when you're breaking up a long road trip, you've got 6 hours to drive somewhere, and you go through a little spot, and on your Google Maps, there's that little river. And you're not really sure, like, there's probably nothing that lives in there. But let me tell you, when you catch something out of a place you know nothing about, it's just a cool feeling. And we did it. Rainbow trout. Check. Another species off the list.
Oh, I'm on. I got one. I'm on. Let's go, baby. I'm on. Please be a rainbow. Yep, another rainbow trout. Let's go, dude. 2 fish. A new species and another state we can check off. Did not think we'd catch one of these today, but seeing as it's pretty cold and cloudy, this makes for some awesome rainbow trout weather. Such a cool fish. Let her revive herself. And she's swimming away. Awesome. That's the best part.
Got one. Different fish, different fish, different fish. All right, guys, right there we have the sought after fall fish. Little creek chub. Bit the back of my jerkbait. And there we go. Another fish species to add to the list.
Yeah, we're out of here. On to Maine. Boys, we made it to Maine. Well, Alex, I think you picked probably one of the best restaurants that we've eaten at in a second.
Yep, this is a good one. We've officially made it to Maine. That means lobster, seafood, more lobster, and then potentially for dessert, maybe some more lobster. Did you ever have enough lobster?
No.
No.
Dude, you're sick.
Yummy.
Shout out to Robert's Maine Grill. This place is so freaking good. I've never been here. I've driven through this part of Maine quite some time. It's like right on the border of New Hampshire and Maine. And they actually hooked us up with some free clam chowder. It's about the only free thing that we've gotten on this trip. It's pretty sweet of them, but it's raining outside. Apparently, for the next 6 days, the weather's gonna be very similar to this.
It's gonna rain and blow 45 out of the north.
It's not gonna be windy.
So it's not?
No, but it's gonna be rainy and cloudy and cold. So that kind of put us down to the dumps. But regardless, we've got Robert's Maine Grill to fulfill our hunger and needs. This place is amazing. It is so cold out. We were nice and warm in Robert's Maine Grill, and we're back out here, and it's freezing. It's literally like 48 degrees, June 3rd. Of course, a cold front would come through. right when we're trying to film and fish. We'll figure it out though. He's doing the fish. They don't mind a little snow in their gills. Back on the road we go.
Welcome to Camp Claw.
Generator right there too. Powers all this and welcome to Camp Claw. It's a bit of a mess. The new part of the cabin, which has been quite a lengthy process, is still going on. That's why you see a bunch of lumber in here and it looks disgusting. Maybe one day I'll be able to come here without there being a huge mess. But regardless, we've made it 5.5 hour drive from Cape Cod, Massachusetts, all the way to Central Maine here at my humble abode, Camp Claw. Feels good to have a place where I'm familiar with. Like, we're not staying in an Airbnb tonight. We're not staying anywhere like a hotel or Motel 6. This feels good. So we're gonna hunker down here tonight, get out of the rain, and game plan what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to get creative. Well, this is a first look for anyone watching right now of the new part of Camp Claw. It is very spacious, to say the least. We went really high with the ceilings. I mean, like, really high. Like, you could probably fit a full-size woolly mammoth in here. We got a loft area down below, 2 bedrooms. Parents climbing up to the loft right now. The new part of the cabin obviously dwarfs the old one, but I love the old part of the cabin so much that I just kept it the same. It looks weird, but I don't care. There was a lot of good memories of the old part, wasn't there? Peric hasn't been up here since 2020.
This is a good idea.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Big loft cabin.
Huge. I like a big loft. Doing a quick little tour. This is pretty insane. Like, I'm elated. Like, I have not seen this place in a long time, and it's crazy to think that the whole Camp Claw legacy is where we're at now. So we're gonna go check out some of the rooms over here. Like, look at this. Like, I've never seen this before. I've seen a couple pictures here and there, but never seen anything like this. This is the master bedroom. Huge windows, big natural light guy. Up here in the summer in Maine, you get a sunrise that's right around like 4:50, and the sun doesn't set till like 10. So you get a lot of daylight, and I wanted to soak up all the light with the big windows. And over here we've got the closet, which is the entryway to the master bathroom. Went very heavy on the pine. It's definitely got that cabin look. You can smell it too. It smells so good in here. Little sliding door like this. We got the pooper, the sink, the vanity mirror with the light around it, and then this is the cool part too. We got a shower over here, but it's not just a regular shower. It's a little rainfall shower. Wanted to go with the rainfall shower because it's dope, and it kind of feels like you're taking a shower outside, letting that Maine rain just wash your dirt and grime away. This is so cool. It turned out great. I can't believe this. Unfortunately, it's not completely done, so we won't be staying here, but we still have the Bass Barn, which has got plenty of beds and a fridge and everything we need to survive and thrive. Oh, also too, in the winter times, we've got a little area right here for, I believe, heated flooring, so that's pretty dope as well. And this is where Mila's room will be. So,
Or mine for the time being.
did that hurt?
No.
Oh, we just jammed or whatever. This is cool, man. I'm honestly stunned. Cabin's huge now. You could comfortably sleep probably like between the barn and here. What, like 15 people? You could have an absolute party here. I might just have a party when it's all done, at least. I mean, I got everything we need from here on out. Matter of fact, we should have had some of this stuff like a while ago. We got trolling rods, Al. We got muskie stakes. We got big stuff for popping for bluefin. We got some striper gear. Gosh, that sounds horrible, dude. That sounded so bad. I hate that noise. Let me shut this.
This is what we needed on the Cape. This size spook, this size setup.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's all up here. Put things in perspective right now. We're in the final state in Maine. To think that we came all the way from the tip of the Keys, that being Key West, to here, central Maine, is nuts. We've caught over 30 species of fresh and saltwater fish and pretty much accomplished every goal. The only thing we really didn't attempt or try to catch super hard was bluefin tuna, only because we were a little early. But, you know, I think Peregrine and I are going to make it just a personal mission to do that at some point in time. To be honest, everything we're chasing from here on out is going to test our gear, is going to push our fishing skills to the limit. And overall, I think that I'm probably the most excited right now for any stop that we've made. We've obviously accomplished some pretty huge feats and caught some pretty awesome fish and some unique species, but this day right here holds a special place in my heart. So we're gonna rig up some twigs, do a lot of indoor activities, probably for the next 24 hours. But, you know, in all, this is good. It gives us a nice time to rest our brains and our arms, because we're casting so much. But yeah, feels good to be up here. It's dark, it's cold.
We're lonely.
We're tired, we're lonely, but we've made it.
We're tired, we're lonely, we made it. Thanks for watching. It hasn't stopped raining. It's day 2 of the rain-a-thon. And we're not even halfway through the rain-a-thon.
We are about to embark on the last stretch of concrete. That is Route 1. It is insane to think that's where we began our journey and that's where we'll be ending it. It is going to be like this and worse for 7 days straight, with lows in the high 30s degree Fahrenheit and with potentially some sleet rolling in later in the week, which is just absolutely insane. We gotta roll with the punches. This is the Never Stop tour, so a little bit of rain is not gonna keep us from taking some casts. We're swapping out boats. We're leaving one red boat behind and picking up another, and our journey continues. We've got about a 3-hour drive. Let's rip.
Blowing 20 miles out of the north. On and off drizzle. 51 degrees.
This cold front has been obscene, and not only is it cold during the day, but it's especially cold at night. So I wouldn't be surprised if this water was in the 60s or like 65 at one point, and now we're down to like the mid to low 50s. I don't know where they are. Like, I've been running all around this river, looking far and wide, shallow and deep, and I've got a couple bites, but they're all dinks. It really doesn't help me, figure out what the hell's going on here. I was hoping that this was going to be our big hit, and then we rely on, some nearby lakes, but not looking good at all.
The weather has finally caught up to us. We made it, and then it just said, here's a little like slap to the right, slap to the left, and then like boom, slaps right in your chin kind of deal. Like one of those moves, like boom, 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 boom. I'll tell you one thing. I'm definitely what they would call a fair weather fisherman.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, there's no reason in my soul would want to be out here right now. It's freezing out here. Oh.
If you would have told me that Maine was going to be the most difficult state to catch fish and create content, I'd have been like, you're tripping. There's no way. But here we are, 4 days, 3 days, 3.5 days deep, and no fish. I fished one of my favorite smallmouth fisheries today, where usually I can catch like 30 of them in a couple hours. Nothing. So, regardless, it's been a good trip, and I don't want the end to diminish all the amazing stuff that's happened in the beginning. Maine is absolutely kicking our ass. It's still raining.
Come here. Lucky. The sun has finally come out in Maine, and I'm not complaining about it, I'll tell you that. We had a little rough ending there. The boat broke down, caught no fish. Luckily, this is the Never Stop tour, so we're not stopping with those BS moments. As Melly would say, we got muskies on our mind.
To think that stupid piece of metal was causing us so much headache, and now it's finally off the boat. Take a gander. We've got some new hardware. Not only is the weather beautiful and the rain has subsided, but we were able to get a new jack plate installed within a couple of days, which is a miracle. The jack plate that I had was too small for the motor, thus almost creating a catastrophe and me losing my $30,000 outboard. But we're all fixed, we're all ready. Things are looking good. The point I'm trying to make is like Never Stop is continuing. We just had a bit of issues, and one of which is something that we could not control, and that's the weather. What's nice about this too is our wiener is no longer soggy. We got a dry wiener. She may be covered in sawdust, but she's looking good. Finally got the rods rigged. We're bringing a little bit of everything. Might do some salt water. Might bring the tuna rod just in case. Definitely gonna bring some stuff for potentially a big muskie, a sturgeon. I've never personally caught a sturgeon up here before. You can't catch them in the United States, but where we're going, legally, you can catch them. And of course, we got some small rods. We might spend like this half day of getting situated up here in Maine, chasing some smallmouth, because they're literally everywhere up here, and just kind of having fun. We got lures rigged, we're ready, new jack plate, who dis? Let's go crank them. This is it. We're back on the water. It may be a little nasty, but that's not going to stop us from catching fish today. We got to make this happen. We haven't really treated you guys to some true topwater bass action, so we're hoping to do that right now. We're on a spot that I've actually fished before, but it's been a while since I've been here, so fingers crossed. We'll see if the bass are still here and they're still hungry.
Nothing quite like throwing a topwater in 20 feet of water. Big one. Oh, my drag screwed up.
Big one.
Oh, baby!
Good one. Can we get the net?
Get the net.
It's a good one.
Get the net.
It's a good one. That is what we needed.
Ooh, he's in the net.
In the net. We finally got ourselves a Maine fish. Oh, gosh, that looks like fun. Trebles and all.
Oh,
he just came. Look at that. It's probably high 2, low 3.
Yeah.
All day. On the top water in the roughest conditions.
It's just super fun when you get to see a fish like that come out of the water. There's nothing quite like northern smallmouth. They just get me going, especially when it's on top water. Nonetheless, the fish we're after, check off a big Maine smallmouth. Remember when you said we were gonna catch? Oh my god.
Hey, why would you stand there?
Oh my.
That was so silly of you.
Dude, that was the luckiest. Lucky I had a
Why
hoodie
would
on.
you stand there?
That was-
You're not. Why would you sit? Why would
Were you rolling?
Why would you put yourself right there? That was so. That could never be my fault.
I can't wait to watch that clip, dude. That was aggressive. How is there not a scratch on me?
Jeez,
Okay,
man.
that was just...
Drop a comment. I mean, tell Peric he needs to really freaking pay attention where he's going next time. I honestly turned around so slow because I was just expecting to see like the jerkbait like in one eyeball, hooked through the nose, maybe one treble in the face.
That was a miracle.
I gotta say, that line's not very good though. Yeesh.
I just keep checking myself to want to find blood, but there's no blood.
Doesn't even bend the hook though either. Look at that one. Oh, he's coming up for it. Peric's about to get smashed. On Peric. Peric's about to get smashed. We're about to get smashed, Peric. We're about to get smashed. Oh, good one, good one. Good one. Raise your line up. Good one. Oh, good one. Nice fish, dude. Baby! Nice fish. Ah, let's go! That's what we want. A low 3, high 2. Yes! That's some meat, cuz! I may have hooked Peric.
Oh, baby, that's a
He
good one.
unhooked himself. Dude, you're getting so lucky with this. Yeah, I know. That's a good fish.
You guys know what we're doing, though? We're throwing topwater baits for smallmouth bass that are cruising rocky flats, using our forward-facing sonar to help us locate these fish. What are the odds of this? You said 3, I said 3.5. It's 3.26.
Really? I'm about to get eaten.
That is just, that's the answer right there. Little top water, a little bit of luck with that jerk bait not getting in my neck, and a whole lot of smallmouth kisses.
Here we go. I'm about to get throttled.
What's going on? Can you pop the bait? Like, can you give it a little bit of walk?
About like that? How's that look? How big was that 2.5 pounder?
That was the worst release
You
ever.
just threw him back like that?
I lost him. I lost him.
Here, sit right there. I'm hooking you again for that one.
Sorry, Wes.
Big.
Nice.
Oh my god, that's a giant. That is a giant. Finally, Alex let me hook up on one. These fish are moving up shallow right now with this storm. I think they might be feeding a little bit. Normally out here this time of year, oh my god. Normally this time of year you gotta go like to 30 feet of water, but that fish bit in like 16. Yeah, like 16 feet.
You're following it.
Yeah, well there's a ton up there right now. There's a ton of big ones. Ooh, that's a high 3s all day. Got him? Got him! Never stop 3, baby! Keep fishing, never stop! Woo! That's a good one. That's a good one. That's what we needed. Although it's still raining and the weather's nasty, at least we're catching fish and filming for you guys. That's really all that matters. There we have it. A beautiful Maine smallmouth. Probably a high 3-pounder. What do you think? Mid-high 3-pounder? This feels so good. Finally out in the water, and we are cranking them. Let's go. Back she goes. Oh, what a sloppy release. 2 out of 10 for that dive. But hey, she's back in the water and she's thriving. This is such a cool bite that we're on right now. Normally this time of year, it's like you're fishing super deep water and you're catching these fish on rattling neds or dragging drops in like 30 feet, which in my opinion, it's a grind. It's fun, but only to an extent. But seeing as it's overcast right now and we're seeing some smelt, which is the main bait up here in Maine, up shallow, figured we'd try out the popper, throwing some 8-pound fluoro, or sorry, 8-pound mono, connected to the braid, and we're just getting right over top of these fish using our live scope. We're seeing them kind of on the bottom or suspended, making a perfect cast over them, and we're watching these fish come like, you know, freaking 10 feet in 2 seconds to eat the popper. But yeah, it's a really simple technique, and even though it's choppy out here and it's kind of cool, doesn't mean you can't throw a topwater. So there you have it. Simple and easy. We've caught them on just about everything. This never stop, and the best way to do it is on the surface. Let's keep cranking.
You know, if you're looking for some smallmouth, you want to try some rock transitions. They're really nice. Where there's some rock, there's some sand, there's some mud, there's maybe some logs. You want to get your lure into the water. And let me tell you, when the lure's in the water, you got a shot.
Hey, listen now, I heard it's key. When the lure hits the water, you have a much higher chance of getting yourself a bite from a largemouth, or a smallmouth in this case.
That one? That was on you. That was on you.
Why did that fish feel so big? Double! Big?
Oh, it's a good one.
Oh, get down. Oh yeah, boys.
Doubles!
2 fish. Oh, both popped off.
2 for the popper of 1.
For this odd instance, John's is actually bigger. Usually that's not the case, but
Well, I mean, you know, it's okay to admit that you kind of suck.
I'm just saying, like,
I don't know, like whatever to boost your own ego, that's cool. Yours is significantly smaller too.
yeah, but usually that's not the case.
Well, remember how the trip started? I don't understand why you think that. Let's see it. They're coming up for it, about to get eaten. Got him. Nice one. Oh, nice one. The weather's disgusting. We're not going to stay out here too much longer, but I wanted to get a shot at one more decent smallmouth, and I feel like we got it for sure. Wow, what a quality Maine smallmouth. 26 feet of water on a top water popper.
Go crazy.
So stupid. There's like 20 of them other down there. This is crazy.
I gotcha.
That is crazy. It's raining, it's blowing, but what they want is a popper. Oh wow, it's a little aggressive now. Rain, wind, is still nothing for us. We've been dealing with this for the past 7 days now, and it's really hindered our fishing, but finally the warm weather rolled in and we're catching fish of this caliber. Absolute freaking beauty. Nice 2.8 pound smallmouth. We'll take them. Thanks for playing, old girl. Get back down there and eat those smelt.
Feel like there's something on it.
Got him. Giant.
Oh my gosh, John, you got big smallies here. You land this thing.
He's on the land. Oh my gosh.
Never Stop 1 was dedicated to pretty much chasing these big smallmouth up north. And now to think I'm catching these smallmouth out of John's pond in his backyard, and how many smallmouth bass I've caught between the first Never Stop and this Never Stop is truly remarkable. And what a gorgeous fish, man. That's probably a 19-inch smallmouth out of a 1-acre pond. Remarkable fish. We're gonna let this fish swim off here in this shallow water. Make for a nice release. Look at that. Ooh. It's crazy to truly think about where life was during NS1 to where life is now at NS3. There is one thing that stayed the same, and that's the friendship that John and I share, and the person that's behind the camera as well. All three of us have. We've gone through a lot of changes in our life, but the friendship's still there, and the good times are still there, and that's really all that matters, because when you look back at your life, it's going to be a story of memories, and to be able to capture it on film and to share it with you guys it's really remarkable. I'm up at 6:30 a.m. with just tons of energy and a lot of gratitude because of what has happened in my past and where I am now and where we all are. The good times are not going to stop. This is NS3, and we got some more fish to check off the bucket list. Let's get out of here, let's get on the road, and let's say bye to John's cabin.
Oh, bud. Early riser this morning?
Did your daughter dress you this morning? What's with those shorts, man? You know you want them down to your knees at least.
Hey, at least I don't have to be 100 feet away from my daughter with that freaking mustache on your face. This is a school zone. Do you not see the toys? Stay back a little bit.
That's a good one. One of your fish has a new lip piercings.
Did you crank one?
Cranked one.
Caught him?
Caught him. And then I started reminiscing about all our great times together. And
How big was it?
it was bigger than anything we caught yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
The tradition with Never Stop is we always end up in a new country. The first time, Peric and I ended up in Lake the Woods, and eventually we ended up in some very remote lake in the middle of nowhere.
Barrel Lake.
Barrel Lake, which was so much fun. Best smallmouth fishing I had experienced at the time. After that, Never Stop 2, we ended up in Baja California, Mexico. This time, we weren't sure where we were going to end up. There was a couple possibilities. We were thinking we were going to go all the way to Greenland, maybe Antarctica, Santa's Village.
Yeah, I know a bunch about that. I got some brothers that live there, so maybe I can hit them up.
All right.
Let's get on the road.
Yeah, let's get on the road. We're all packed up. Meet you guys there. Google says, yeah, go straight into the woods.
It says kill all smallmouth, black crappie, and pike. Dude, I don't think you can launch here, man.
Yeah, no
Just to give you guys some context, that's where the water is, or that's where the ramp ends. We're now like 30 feet into the body of water. Boat's still not wet. We're just still on this plane. Almost, we're getting there. Keep going. Go, go, go! Hopefully this is worth it. That was definitely the sketchiest ramp we've ever got a boat into.
I think my truck was more in the water than the boat was. But hey, she's launched. We're out here. Hopefully it's good fish, and the only thing we got against us right now is this wind, but I think we can get out of it. Well, Maine's pretty cool. There's a lot of water up here. Each lake is unique in its own way, in a sense of what kind of species are in each body of water. So there's one lake that we were going to fish first, and that's primarily a smallmouth fishery, but right next to that is a body of water that doesn't have any smallmouth. It's got the big three. It's landlocked salmon, it's got brook trout, and it's got lake trout. So they're a little bit difficult to catch this time of year. We do have a cold front rolling in, so maybe that'll bring them up off the bottom a little bit, and Peric and I are just gonna see if we can get right on top of some fish and start jigging. Our salmon mission was unsuccessful. Hoping to check off a few more species here, but we didn't have the right tools, and we also have no idea what we're doing. So let's head on over to another lake just down the road. Should be some fish over there that we're very familiar with. Let's see. Big smallmouth. Let's skedaddle, skedoodle.
Why don't you like?
Oh! Biggin! That's what we needed. Some fish jumping. Nice brown smallies.
Oh, he's dogging me. He's dogging me. Oh, it's a big one, dude. It's a good small. This might be my biggest of the trip. It's a good fish.
Let me know if you need help.
No, it's not that big. He's probably a 2-pounder.
That whole sequence. I saw the fish eat it. You like whiffed him, and then you came back and ate it again.
Can you just keep to yourself? Like, sometimes it's best not to say anything. Also, I love how eager you were to get the net for me.
I said, let me know if you need help. There was
I need help! I need help!
There was 7 fish on the screen. I was trying to capitalize on the moment we had. They're all gone. That one ran down and said, don't bite, don't bite, don't bite.
Another one. There's bait.
I'm also throwing a crankbait.
Melt everywhere.
What's the water temp? 76? Great time to throw a crankbait.
Little guy. Oh my god, I am trash.
Dude, what?
So trash.
I have a question, seriously though.
What?
Why do you let it fall on slack line?
So that way it just falls straight down.
Yeah, but if you have it fall on an angle when it eats it.
They're eating it though.
Yeah, but you miss them because you're setting the hook.
I'm not, dude, shut up. What? You're throwing a crankbait, dude.
Whatever, dude.
You want to do a challenge?
Big fish. Let's do big fish.
One big fish?
One big smallmouth.
What time is it?
There's a big one.
One big smallmouth, 2 o'clock it ends. 2 hours.
There's a...
Want to do it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Loser has to drive?
We're just to drive.
And buy lunch?
And buy lunch.
Nice.
Where'd that big one go?
I got him. Suckered him in. Riled him up. Perfect. Here we go. It's about to get real.
That doesn't work. We'll try a turkey collar. Finally. Hooked up. Feels little, but at least we got one to commit. I'm not even going to weigh this fish. I don't think it's going to win today's challenge, but I'll take him.
No, I don't think so.
Get that. Oh, I got it. Big. Stay down, old girl. Stay down, old girl.
Got him. Nice 1 pounder. Absolute monster. Let's put him on the scale. 2.9. It's a big fish. 2.9 is what's leading it.
2.9?
Yeah, it's a good one.
That's not 2.9.
Yeah.
That's not 2.
1.49. Hoping this is not our biggest fish of the day, but I gotta weigh them. There's a lot of big ones down there. They're just swerving us. I think if we spend a couple more minutes out here, we'll figure them out. But hey, first one on the board for me. I got the front.
What do I think? Right now I'm down. Not doing well. I'm still throwing the Ned rig. John's hooking 4-inch fish. Man, we're seeing fish on the sonar. And usually when you find smallmouth on the sonar in July, they bite your bait, especially on a lake that doesn't seem like it's had boat traffic in 4 years. It's a weekend and we haven't seen a single person out here. So I don't know if these fish are smart, they're not hungry, they got too much bait, but something's off.
Post-storm front, too. I mean, we had a nasty storm.
We did have a nasty storm last night.
Big one. Oh, I got him. There we go. Nice one. Nice one. Nice one. Stay on, old girl. Oh, not that big, but we'll take it. It might be an upgrade for me. Get the bigger net out.
Little guy. He looked big on the graph.
Where is he?
What is with me hooking fish in the freaking head today? They're just barely eating. Oh yeah, definitely a net fish.
He looked giant on my screen. He wasn't big. He's little.
I mean, that might be 1.6.
I think it's. I don't think it's gonna help me. But
You should waste your time weighing it.
what the hell? Their eyes are big in here. Makes me think maybe they're stunted. Oh well, another fish. One more catch before we leave. I'll take it. No. No.
There's not many times where I'll accept defeat on a challenge, but we need to spend our time on something better than this lake.
Think this is worth it?
I think there's a lot of stunted fish in here. I think the fish aren't biting. We got bigger, better dreams ahead of us. That's my opinion.
This is it. Pinnacle moment in NS3. We are just moments away from the United States-Canadian border, headed to New Brunswick. This is kind of the tradition for every Never Stop. We attempt to leave the country and catch at least one fish. We've officially done it, caught fish in every single state. Had fun, honestly, catching fish. It wasn't like a struggle for a lot of these states, but now it's on to a completely new territory that I'm not too familiar with. Eric's first time in New Brunswick. Just gonna cross the border and hopefully let us through. Oh my gosh, it's smoking. Eric, pull over, pull over, pull over.